Top 10 Best Foods to Soothe Seasonal Depression. An assortment of brain-boosting, blood sugar leveling foods may help relieve the symptoms of seasonal affective disorder, SAD. It can strike at any time of year, but most often occurs in the fall and winter as the days get shorter and lifts by spring when the days get longer again. This video brought to you by Top 10 Best Facts channel, that will showcase all the best among the best facts, about all the amazing, mind-blowing, jaw-dropping and the best of everything the world can offer. Seasonal depression, more formally known as seasonal affective disorder, SAD, is a common mood disorder characterized by low energy, hopelessness, difficulty concentrating, and sleep problems that coincide with the change in seasons. The cause of seasonal affective disorder, SAD, is most likely multifactorial, and may include imbalances in mood-regulating brain chemicals, as well as a lack of vitamin D, from less sunlight, and an overproduction of the sleep-regulating hormone melatonin. Typical treatment involves light therapy, talk therapy, antidepressant medications, and supplements of vitamin D, which we normally get from sunlight, which is scarce during the winter. Many clinicians also suggest another way to alleviate symptoms: diet. Nutrition habits can definitely have an impact on your mood. Variety and balance are important. If your eating pattern is unbalanced, it can upset other aspects of your health, including mood. While research definitively linking a specific diet and relief of SAD symptoms is lacking, there's good evidence to suggest that the following 10 foods support mood and brain function. 1. Salmon and rainbow trout. Foods that include omega-3 fatty acids, which support brain health, and vitamin D, are a 1-2 punch. Salmon and rainbow trout are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, and rich in vitamin D. Salmon belongs to the Salmo genus while rainbow trout belongs to the Oncorhynchus genus. Salmon hatch in freshwater, live in the ocean and swim back into rivers to spawn, so do many of the Oncorhynchus genus. But rainbow trout live in freshwater, and their exact biological name is Oncorhynchus micus. Trout is a species of freshwater and saltwater fish. Salmon belong to some of the same family as trout, but, unlike most trout, most salmon species spend almost all their lives in salt water. As another example, the sockeye salmon is called the kokanee or silver trout when it resides in fresh waterways. Rainbow trout is the sustainable, low-mercury fish labeled a best choice by the EPA and FDA. This colorful patterned fish is a member of the salmon family and is one of the healthiest fishes you can include in your diet. Plus, it's an excellent alternative to the often overfished salmon. 2. Berries. Many people are drawn to high-carb junk food for a feel-good fix. But the payoff is short-lived. Eating high amounts of added sugar, which can cause highs followed by lows, can cause swings in mood or irritability. Strawberries, raspberries, and blueberries offer a sweet taste without a ton of added sugar. Berries is a fleshy fruit without a stone produced from a single flower containing one ovary. Berries so defined include grapes, currants, and tomatoes, as well as cucumbers, eggplants, aubergines, and bananas, but exclude certain fruits that meet the culinary definition of berries, such as strawberries and raspberries. The berry is the most common type of fleshy fruit in which the entire outer layer of the ovary wall ripens into a potentially edible pericarp. Berries may be formed from one or more carpels from the same flower, from a simple or a compound ovary. The seeds are usually embedded in the fleshy interior of the ovary, but there are some non-fleshy exceptions, such as peppers, with air rather than pulp around their seeds. Many berries are edible, but others, such as the fruits of the potato and the deadly nightshade, are poisonous to humans. 3. Whole grain bread plus protein. Adding some fresh chicken or hummus, cheese, and vegetables to whole grain bread may be the perfect mood-supporting lunch. Combining healthy carbs and protein can be a good way to support your mood in the winter because the protein will keep you full longer and the carbs will give your body the proper sugar it needs without the crash. Whole wheat bread is higher in fiber, protein and micronutrients like selenium and manganese than white bread, making it a better choice if you're looking to lose weight or improve your health. Green, black, or white tea. People suffering from SAD sometimes overconsume coffee in search of a mood lift. Tea provides a dose of caffeine, but a milder one, and it has other brain benefits. Tea consumption is associated with a 31% lower risk of depression. That may be because of the brew's unique compounds, including tisaponin, L-theanine, and EGCG, in green tea, all of which affect the neurotransmitter dopamine, reduce bodily inflammation, and lessen the body's stress response. The difference: white tea will be much more delicate, more refreshing, and sweet, light, and will usually have no bitterness or astringency. Black tea can be very strong and very bitter too, especially if made from tea dust or small tea particles. If you like black tea, it's possible you'll prefer white over green tea. 5. Green leafy vegetables. We're talking spinach, bok choy, kale, collards, and other greens. These are packed with B vitamins that are also critical for brain function. The overall deficiency in this group of vitamins is associated with mood disorders in some people. Restoring those levels, therefore, may help improve mood. While the study did not find that supplementing with B vitamins decreased depression or anxiety, it was found to make a difference in lowering stress levels, which can contribute to winter angst. Leaf vegetables, also called leafy greens, salad greens, pot herbs, vegetable greens, or simply greens, are plant leaves eaten as a vegetable, sometimes accompanied by tender petioles and shoots. GLVs are considered as natural caches of nutrients for human beings as they are a rich source of vitamins, such as ascorbic acid, folic acid, tocopherols, beta-carotene, and riboflavin, as well as minerals such as iron, calcium, and phosphorus. 6. Protein. The percentage of people affected by seasonal affective disorder was 4 times higher in vegetarians compared with omnivores. Researchers suggest that it might be the lack of certain nutrients, like B12, from animal products, as well as a greater focus on carbohydrate-rich foods, which vegetarians tend to prioritize, that led to lagging energy. If you are someone who eats animal-based proteins, make sure that you're eating these types of foods during the winter season to keep your vigor up. There are 9 essential amino acids which humans must obtain from their diet in order to prevent protein-energy malnutrition and resulting death. A protein is a naturally occurring, extremely complex substance that consists of amino acid residues joined by peptide bonds. Proteins are present in all living organisms and include many essential biological compounds such as enzymes, hormones, and antibodies. 7. Crab. Zinc deficiencies have been linked to feelings of depression. That may be because zinc plays a key role in neural communication and neurotransmitter function. 1 3-ounce serving of crab provides 59% of your daily value for zinc. The mood-regulating mineral is also found in abundance in oysters, 673% of the daily value, beef roast, 64% of the daily value, and lobster, 31% of the daily value. Crabs are decapod crustaceans of the infraorder Brachyura, which typically have a very short projecting tail, usually hidden entirely under the thorax. They live in all the world's oceans, in fresh water, and on land, are generally covered with a thick exoskeleton, and have a single pair of pincers. Crab may be lower in mercury than many other kinds of seafood, but it can still be a concern depending on how it is caught and prepared. Brown crab meat can also have high levels of cadmium, which is toxic if you take in too much. 8. Whole grain pasta. Chewy and satisfying. Whole grain pasta fits into the category of the carb-rich foods you might be seeking out right now, without the post-refined carb slump. While ultra-refined carbohydrates can have negative effects on your blood sugar, whole grains contain fiber that blunts that response. It generally give complex, whole food carbohydrates a thumbs up, A 100% whole grain pasta includes all three layers of the wheat kernel, the bran, the germ and the endosperm. Nothing is removed during processing. Whole grain pastas contain more natural fiber and micronutrients than their white, refined cousins. Whole grain pasta is also lower in calories and higher in fiber and certain micronutrients than refined pasta. Fiber moves through the gastrointestinal tract undigested and helps promote fullness. Whole grain pasta may be more effective than refined pasta in reducing appetite and cravings. 9. Dark chocolate. Reaching for sugary foods when you're down makes sense, because it triggers a temporary serotonin rush to the brain. But it also creates a vicious cycle. It can feel good in the moment, but it will also cause a crash that will put you right back to where you were in the beginning. Enter dark chocolate, which is sweet but doesn't contain a ton of sugar. The higher the cacao content, the less sugar it contains. Dark chocolate is a rich source of antioxidants and minerals, and it generally contains less sugar than milk chocolate. Some research suggests that dark chocolate may help lower the risk of heart disease, reduce inflammation and insulin resistance, and improve brain function. Studies show that dark chocolate, not the sugary crap, can improve your health and lower the risk of heart disease. But keep in mind that cocoa contains caffeine and related chemicals. Eating large amounts might cause caffeine-related side effects such as nervousness, increased urination, sleeplessness, and a fast heartbeat. Cocoa can cause allergic skin reactions, constipation, and might trigger migraine headache. 10. Beans. High-fiber foods are key in producing a healthy gut microbiome, and research suggests that a balance of good gut bugs is important for mental health. An imbalance is linked to depression. More research is needed to see how this may relate to SAD, but it's always a good idea to eat plenty of plant-based foods, like beans, to reinforce gut health. These helps boost short-chain fatty acids, which are tied to potentially lowering inflammation in the body and could even stimulate the production of serotonin. Beans and legumes are the fruits or seeds of a family of plants called Fabaceae. They are commonly eaten around the world and are a rich source of fiber and B vitamins. They are also a great replacement for meat as a source of vegetarian protein. Beans and legumes have a number of health benefits, including reducing cholesterol, decreasing blood sugar levels and increasing healthy gut bacteria. Here are 9 of the healthiest beans and legumes you can eat, and why they are good for you. We include products we think are useful for you and your family. These are the different types of beans and legumes. Chickpeas. Also known as garbanzo beans, chickpeas are a great source of fiber and protein. Chickpeas are particularly beneficial at reducing blood sugar and increasing insulin sensitivity when compared with other high-carb foods. Your gut and the beneficial bacteria within it play an important role in many aspects of your health, so eating foods that contain gut-friendly fiber is extremely beneficial. Chickpeas are a great source of fiber and folate, and they're also low in calories. They can help reduce blood sugar, decrease blood cholesterol and improve gut health. Lentils are a great source of vegetarian protein and can be great additions to soups and stews. They may also have a number of health benefits. Similar to chickpeas, lentils can help reduce blood sugar compared to other foods. Lentils are a great source of vegetarian protein and may reduce blood sugar levels compared to some other foods that are high in carbohydrates. Peas are also a type of legume, and there are a number of different types. Peas are a great source of fiber and protein, which may help reduce blood sugar and insulin resistance. Pea fiber and protein support a healthy gut. Kidney beans are one of the most commonly consumed beans, and are often eaten with rice. Black beans, like many other beans, black beans are a great source of fiber, protein and folate. They are a staple food in Central and South America. Black beans may also help reduce the spike in blood sugar that occurs after eating a meal, which may help reduce the risk of diabetes and weight gain. This means they cause a smaller rise in blood sugar after a meal. Soybeans are commonly consumed in Asia in a number of different forms, including tofu. They have many different health benefits. Soybeans contain high levels of antioxidants called isoflavones, which are responsible for many of their health benefits. Pinto beans are common in Mexico. They're often eaten as whole beans, or mashed and fried. Pinto beans may help reduce blood cholesterol. Navy beans, also known as haricot beans, are a great source of fiber, B vitamins and minerals. Peanuts are legumes, which sets them apart from most other types of nuts. It has a good source of monounsaturated fats, polyunsaturated fats, protein and B vitamins. Beans and legumes are some of the most underrated foods on the planet. They are excellent sources of dietary fiber, protein, B vitamins and many other important vitamins and minerals. There is good evidence that they can help reduce blood sugar, improve cholesterol levels and help maintain a healthy gut. Not only that, but eating more beans and legumes as a source of protein instead of meat is also environmentally friendly. In addition to your treatment plan for seasonal affective disorder and the diets, make your environment sunnier and brighter. Open blinds, trim tree branches that block sunlight or add skylights to your home. Get outside. Take a long walk, eat lunch at a nearby park, or simply sit on a bench and soak up the sun. Exercise regularly. The best move might be taking some time in Key West. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel and put your comment below. Thank you for watching. See you on my next videos. Mabuhay.